What's up, everybody? Horror here, and I am just going to show you guys a quick tutorial on how to do just a simple text, the kind of text that I would use in some of my stuff that you've seen, that kind of nice looking, just white on black text. I'll show you guys how to do it. First, you're going to go into your Sony Vegas, and you're going to go to Titles and Texts. Click on that, let it load. Just drop down sample text into there. Once it's done being slow. There we go. Alright. And let's see here. I want my text to be horror. So we'll do that. Highlight it, and I'm going to use the font I normally use, which is Cenobite. You can find whatever kind of font you want, anything like that. Anyway, alright, so that should be good. Alright, so there's the text there. Also, mine's already set up here, but I have my own settings for your project here. So whenever you go to File New, I'd recommend these settings. It's the HD 720p, and then pretty much just make sure it's 60 fraps and 1280 by 720 for that. And then we go to this and right click Properties, disable resample. Alright, and we're just gonna do a quick little thing, just make it so it fades in and out. Then we go to Event Effects. Then we add a Sony bump map. And then what we're gonna do on there, I already have a preset made for my text, but you guys won't. So we'll just start off new here. First off, we're gonna do a spotlight for our light type on there. Then we're gonna drag down the focus quite a bit, and then you can kind of see on here it starts to gray out the sides a little bit. So basically just play around with it. All your texts are gonna have different amounts, and you can play with how it fades in and out. If you really want to go into it, you can animate it and do that. So if you really want to, you can start off at like a 0 focus with 0 intensity, and then as it comes into about there, where it's about actually in here, let me lock down our actual frames here so we can see where it hits about there. Bring up the focus and intensity a bit, like that. Drop that there. And bring that so then it's already all the way up when the actual full light hits. And then same thing, as it starts to fade out, we will keyframe that. Oh, well, I want to keyframe that. There we go. Click on that. Okay. Or it could be a jag off. Alright, there we go. So we've got that keyframed. And then drag it to the side, and we'll just drag both down. Alright, so that's right there. Then we click in the middle here. Also, if you want, you can change the bump height on it. Gives it kind of a different look. It's not that easy to tell on the text that I'm using here, but some text that'll make it look really 3D. So I mean, you can see the difference between just a flat with no bump height there, and then with the full bump height. Just kind of makes it look a little bit more sharp. And I mean, I kind of like it like that, so I guess I'll leave it like that right now. And there's a lot of types of stuff you can play around with the light type and everything, and the ambience of it and whatnot. But I mean, it's really your preference, and I mean, I do this. It gives it, in my opinion, kind of that nice hardcore text look to it. Also, I usually start it in kind of close to the text. Ooh. Delete that. Drag this keyframe there. So yeah, I started in kind of close to the text, and then as you go to the end, kind of fade it out a little bit. Depending on how fast you want it moving, you move it out farther or not. And then so then just preview that. You can hit Shift B to auto render out a few, but apparently it's only gonna render out like 2 seconds. So I'm just gonna try and play through it nice and easy there. So I mean, it's like that, and obviously I'd probably have it go a lot faster, a lot shorter. I don't usually do 10 seconds of text, but anything like that, that's kind of the text I use. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. This is my first tutorial for Sony Vegas, and be sure to like and comment other ideas if you want to check out any of my other videos. If there's something you want to know a tutorial on, let me know. Thanks, guys.